Hey guys, hi. Very good evening to all the participants. We'll wait for some more time, then we'll start. Please ask your friends to join. Hey guys, hi. Very good evening to all the participants. I hope my voice is audible to all of you. Okay, so let's start. So, guys, I hope you are all aware that this is an AMA session. You can join this session if you have any queries. You can ask in this session. Okay, as said by my colleague also. So, I believe all of you are already working on the self-paced courses, and some of you have already finished it, right? So still, if you have not finished, please finish it, guys, because you need to complete that before your program is getting end, and you have to submit it to us also. Okay. Just to inform you, once our training session gets over, we'll start with the project development. So the idea will be first, we will be discussing to you regarding the use cases of what are there, and then you all will be selecting one use case out of it. Okay, you all have to work on it individually. You will be selecting one use case, and you'll be completing a project. Do not worry, guys. Once you select the project in your platform, you will get the entire flow, like how you need to complete the project. Okay, you'll get the data set links over there. You'll get the step-by-step process, whatever is required to complete the project. Everything will be there. You have to follow the instructions. Okay, and one more thing, we will be also in the same your platform itself, you'll be also getting some kind of reference video also related to the visualizations, related to some steps, so you can refer that also. No doubt, you can also create and come up with your own visualizations. But still, if you feel like you're not able to create it, you can just take a help of those reference video and you can create similar visualizations. But I suggest you in your projects, try to create some other visualizations. Okay, follow such methodology. Okay. So, anyone, any doubts? Let me clear it to you guys. The next technical training session is on Tuesday, same time, 6 to 8 p.m. Okay. Monday, there is no session. Tuesday, we are going to have session. Tuesday. Okay. Tuesday, you will be having session. So those who have joined, if you have any queries, you can ask me. I'll try to help you. So just to recap, guys, what we have seen in the previous session, let me just share my screen. I'm just sharing my screen, guys. So you can see my colleague has also shared you the notes link, right? In the previous session, guys, means talking about this week. In this week, we had 3 sessions. This week, total, we have 3 number of sessions. Total 3 sessions, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So in this week itself, we have started using Power BI. Okay, so we have uploaded the data set. Okay, second, what is this? Okay. No, Alagadapa Anjali Priya, that is optional. No need to do. Rahila Sheikh, you can find the dataset link here in the notes on. If you scroll, You can see the dataset link is here. This is the dataset link. Okay. Even if you want to search from the, if you just type in the Google Superstore dataset, then also you'll get the dataset. Okay. Yes, you need to do only IBM skills build. You guys have to complete only IBM skills build. Okay, that is getting started with data. So I was saying that what we have done in the last session, in the previous, in this week. So in this week, we have discussed about this particular data set completely. Okay. Then we have started with the data pre-processing. Promote a specific first row of a data set to a header. Okay. We have seen how to change a specific data type. We have seen how to refresh your data in the real time. We have seen some of the operations like row operations, column operations, like how you can add or remove the rows. We have seen how to rename the fields, how to split the particular columns, how to sort them. We have seen how to merge the values. Basically, merging means we are joining two tables using some join. Okay, left join, right join, and all. Then we have talked about append queries. So append queries is joining two tables vertically. Okay, means if the two tables are having the same set of columns, it will be joined. Okay. Shake, no other thing to do. Okay. So in append query, you are joining two tables which are having the same set of columns. Then we have seen pivot column transpose. Transpose is swapping rows and columns. Pivot columns is converting the unique values inside a particular column into new columns. Okay. And then unpivoting, similarly, it is opposite of pivoting. It will convert the multiple columns into the rows. Okay. Then we have seen the data modeling. Basically, in data modeling, whenever we have a worksheet where there are multiple tables, we are trying to establish a relationship between the multiple tables inside a worksheet so that we can use all of them together to create a unique visualization. Okay, we can use all the data together to create some visualization. Okay, so there were different forms of cardinality like one to one, one to many, many to one, many to many. Okay, after that we have seen how to create custom columns and conditional columns also, like using if condition, else condition, how you can create any column. Then we have talked about data analysis expression, like in the last session, that is yesterday. We talked about new measures, quick measures, new columns. New measures are nothing but the aggregate measures. Suppose you have a column and you want to find out the sum value of the entire column. If you want to find out the average value, anything which is aggregation. Okay. So in that time, you can use a new measure. If suppose you want to create a new column, if you want to perform any particular calculation and create pass those values into a new column, then you'll go with the new column option. Let's say I want to create a new column of revenue by multiplying two values, sales and quantity. Then I can go with new column. Then quick measure is nothing but it has got inbuilt some calculations. So you can just select any particular option, you can pass the fields and you can get your values. Okay. So similarly, we have seen mathematical function, then we have seen statistical functions, aggregate functions, and some iterators, as well as we have talked about string functions and the logical functions. Okay. So this was all that we've discussed so far. So I believe you all have got a fair idea about these sessions that was conducted in this week, and you got a good idea on the data cleaning part. See guys, in the upcoming session onwards, we will be looking into the visualizations. Okay, we'll spend some good time into visualizations. Then we'll talk about the Power BI service. Okay. We'll see how to create dashboard report, and we'll see how to create how to use the Power BI service also. So most probably, as per the calendar, uh, we are already according to the calendar. Let me just open calendar also. Power BI, this is your calendar, right? So currently we are on here. We are on here, right? So total number of sessions over 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 sessions over. 5 more sessions to go. Okay. Next session is on Tuesday, 6 to 8. After that, Thursday. So this week we have only 2 sessions. That is Tuesday and Thursday. Okay. Then we have AMA, and after that again 3 sessions in a week. Then we will finish it. Like more 5 sessions to go. After that, you can see from 16 June onwards, again, the project development starts. Okay. 16 June onwards, the project development starts. So it will go till 26 June. I think the calendar is pretty much clear to all the participants. So next session is on Tuesday. Tuesday, that is 3rd of June. Okay. Now, if you guys have any queries, you can ask me, guys. Please ask. If you have any queries, you can ask, guys. If you do not have any queries, you can drop. No issues. But if you have any queries, you can ask me. Okay. But I hope all of you are doing practicals along with me. For yesterday's session only, there was something big topics to cover, so I asked you to do it later. I hope you have gone back and you've tried the practicals. Please try it. You'll get it. And next session onwards, we'll look into the visualizations. It is not necessary that you need to finish all the things whatever we have done so far. We'll take the same data set of Superstore, and then we'll on that itself we will be performing visualizations. Okay, it's very simple, guys. The visualizations to create in Power BI, you will really enjoy it. Okay. uh, Prabhav Gupta, the complex queries in DAX actually depends upon the kind of solution that you're looking into. Okay. See, guys, there is a particular website here called, let's say, DAX. Second, mention here DAX in Power BI. So this is something, some reference link that you can explore to really go more into depth of DAX. But whatever we have covered, that was very important from the any part of the project that you work on. So those are very popular tools that you use. So if you see here, there are different set of DAX functions that you can explore to learn more about DAX. Okay. Sir, functions formula, we have to write it or it can generate automatically. No, Rahila Sheikh, you need to call the particular function that you want to use. Suppose if you want to use some function, you will call that function. If you want to use any other specific function, you have to call it. So once you are calling a specific function, in the function itself, it will show you what it is expecting you as an output. Okay. Right. Prabha Gupta, I request to please look into the reference link that I have shared. Okay. This link you can just search in the Google DAX in Power BI. You'll get more idea on it. Okay. If time permits, guys, I'll talk more on DAX. Okay. Sir, this is my first from your previous sessions here. Abhay Gupta, I think you can just have access of the notes, right? So do not worry about the attendance. Abhay Gupta, you can see a notes link has been shared in this Q&A section, right? Click on that, you will see what we have learned so far. Basically, we have seen introduction to data analytics and business intelligence. Then we have talked about uh, Power BI. Okay. Then we have talked about uh, how to basically the interface of Power BI, then different data cleaning process, and we have talked about the DAX. Now we are into the visualizations from the upcoming session onwards. Okay. Anything else, guys? Gupta, I think so. I have told this before also. Still, we have not started with the project, right? We have not started working on the project. Please wait for some more time. See, still the training sessions are going on. Once the training sessions gets over, then you have to work on project. Okay. So you're asking about pivoting and unpivoting. Okay. Let me show you once again. I'll open my Power BI. Let me go to this option. Okay. 1 second. So we'll go to the transform data first to open the Power Query editor. Okay. I'll give you a small example. Let's say I want to create I have a small table. Okay. In this table, let's say this is year, this is say, product, and I have then sales. Okay. Let's say in year I have 2022. Then let's say in the products I have apples. Sales of my apples for the year 2022 is, let's say, 1 lakh. Okay. Similarly, in 2022 same year, let's say sales of orange was 2 lakhs. Okay. 2022 again the sales of another fruit kiwi is, let's say, is 50,000. Okay. Then let's say we have another year 2023 apples. This is now increased. In 2023 orange 2,00,000. I'm just assuming some random numbers. Do not take it. Okay. TV. Let's say 80,000. Then 2024, 2024, or 2024. Okay. This becomes 20,000. Then it is let's say 1 lakh. Okay. This is fruits table. This is fruits table. Okay. Let's click on opening. Guys, it will be through GitHub link. Okay, that part we'll discuss later. All right. What are the things we have to submit? All the things will be discussed. Now, what I said you in pivoting, what will happen? If you see in pivoting, this particular column has some unique values. What are the unique values inside this particular product column? We have apple, we have orange, and we have kiwi, right? In this product column, these are the unique values, right? Apple, orange, and kiwi, right? It is repeating over the time. So what pivoting will do, it will create new columns for the unique values inside the specific column. Okay. Not only this one, even if you want to create a unique column for year, that also can be done. Okay. I'll show you for both. Let's say I want to do a pivoting for product column. I'll select product column. Okay. Then here you can see in transform, we have pivot column. If you click on it, now it is asking you what should be the values inside the table. Okay. Let's say I want to pass the values of sales. Let me click on OK. Now if you see, I'm getting I'm getting new columns for the same set of unique values I had in that particular column. Okay. Apples, orange, kiwi. Okay. And here is same, right? 1 second, let me close and come back here. I think so some step is missing there. That is why I'm not getting the applied steps. I'll go back here to the transform data. To apply the pivoting on the year, I'll select year column. Okay, you can click on the specific column, it will be selected. Now in this year column, you can see there's three unique values: 2022, 2023, 2024, right? Now I'll click on transform and pivot column. Now again, it will ask me what are the values to be column. Let's me pass sales. Okay, if I click on OK, you can see now I'm getting products unique column, whereas unique rows, whereas I'm getting three new columns for the year 2022, 2023, 2024. All right. In this way, you can create the columns. Okay. Which transformation, Anjali Priya? What kind of transformation? Which transformation you are talking about? Ansat Zalil, is it clear now? Is it clear? That is what this all topics comes under transformation only, right? We are doing transformation here. We are transforming the column. Then if you want to transform into unpivot also, you can select multiple columns together. Okay. You can select multiple columns and you can click on unpivot. So it will go back to the normal column. Okay. Similarly, transformation also includes your transpose. Okay. It includes replacing the values. So all these things are included here. If you want to count the number of rows, if you want to reverse the rows like this, okay, if you want to detect the data type, all these are transform only. So group by will group it together. Let's say I select this column, okay, and now I want to find out the average sales. Okay, so if I select this column and if I click on group by, you can see it is grouping the product. And now what I want average value. Okay, I'll pass here average. Then let's say I want to find out average of sales of the value. Okay, value column. Let me click on OK. Now you can see this is the average sales of apples, kiwi, and orange in the 3 years. Okay, this is the average of apples. Group by. Okay, let me close this group by reverse close also. Split column will not work here, but if you want to do with any other feature, you can split it. Okay. So one thing you can notice, guys, if it is a string, it is written from the left side, right? If it is a number, it is written from the right side. Okay. So there are 9 records. Close this. Okay. Clear? Clear to you?
You're muted.
How should I create a measure? Prabhav Gupta. Okay. See, Prabhav Gupta, if you want to create a measure, okay, if you want to do from here, you can do. But what I suggest here, you will not get the preview of the particular thing. Okay. To see the preview, better you go to the table view. If you go to the table view, here from here under the home section, you will find calculations, and you can from here you can create the measure. Okay. What is that thing going on? Let me close this. Let me close and apply. How to call the function? Okay, let's say you want to create a new measure here. Okay, new measure, and here you want to find out sum. Okay, I'll take a simple example. What I said you yesterday, guys. When do we use new measure and when do we use new column? Let's say if you want to find out aggregate value of this entire column, aggregate. Okay, aggregate value. So what is aggregation, guys? What do you mean by aggregation? Can somebody tell me? It is, you can take sum, you can take count, any operation that you want to apply on the entire column in a single go. Okay, it is an operation that can be applied on an entire column in a single go, right? If suppose if you want to use each record, and based on that record, if you want to create a new column, you'll select new column. Okay, you'll select new column option. For example, this is a column. On this particular column, using this column, I want to create a new column. So I will go with new column. Okay, so let's say I want to create a new column. Let's say profit after tax. Okay, profit, or let's say sales after tax. Okay, let's say I have a single column, so I'm just going to this simple example. This is sales after tax. So what I can do, I can mention here, uh, let me use sum x function. Sum x, we'll write down here the function name, whatever it is, sum x. Okay, and as soon as you type the bracket, you can see it is giving you the table and the expression. Okay, it is asking you the name of the table. So what is the name of my table? Name of my table is fruits table, right? So I'll give here fruits table, comma. Now the expression. Let's say my expression is value, orders of value. This is orders value, right? Orders. Okay. So let's not this one. Let's use some. Let me give here orders value, fruits, name of the table value into let's say 0.05. Okay, 0.05. Let's say this is the value which has to be detected. So instead of this, I have to use 95. Okay, 0.95. And if I take it, you can see the value. This is the sales after the tax. Suppose if this is my value of the sales, then this is going to be the sales after the tax. Means from this value, I am extracting the 0.95% and I'm excluding the 0.05%, which is nothing but my sales tax value. Okay. Now is it clear? And if in the same way, if you want to create a new measure, then you will go with new measure. And now let's say I want to find out the average of this uh, sales after tax, or let's say I want to find out the average of the overall sales. Okay, so I'll mention here as average sales is equal to, I'll use average function followed by the name of the column, that is nothing but value. Again, since I have to use the value, have to pass the name of the column also, table also. That is fruits table. I think I've taken one space. That's why it is taking issue with your value. Let me rename this table. Fruits. I'll go with new measure. Reach. Reach of fruits table. Now I'm getting properly. See. And required. Yes. So if I go to my report view and then now if I want to see the average sales, this is the average sales. This is the average sales. This K is nothing but it is 1000. Okay. K is nothing but 1000 value. Am I clear now? Prabhav Gupta, Rahila Sheikh. Rahila Sheikh, do one thing. Look into the set of functions that we have declared. Okay. Then you can understand what are the functions and how to call them. Okay. You just have to call the function, and once you start the starting bracket, it will tell you what is the requirement it is taking. Okay. What are the parameters you have to pass? Okay. Yes, sure. Prabhav Gupta. See, understand one simple example. I'll tell you of one to many relationships. Okay. Basically, uh, in one to many, what will happen? Let's say if you are having two tables. Okay. If you're having two tables, what will happen? For a single record in the first table, there will be multiple records in the second table. Okay. There will be multiple records in the second table. Okay. For example, there is a first table which is let me open this paint. Can you better understand? Okay. Okay. Understand in this way. Let's say, yes, automatic shifts. There is a table here. Okay. In this table, you have list of companies. Okay. Let's say first is TCS. Okay. Then you have, let's say, Infosys. Okay. Then let's say you have Wipro. Let's say this is the first table where you have list of multiple companies. Okay. Now there is another table. Okay. I'm just giving you some hypothetical example. Try to understand that way. And in this table, it is having the list of records of all the employees. Okay. Whether it is from TCS, whether it is from Infosys, whether it is from Wipro. It is having the list of all the employees. Now tell me, in this table, TCS can have multiple records, right? Yes or no? TCS can have many records, correct? Similarly, Infosys can also have multiple records. And likewise, Wipro can also have many records. Yes or no? This is nothing but your, sir, give two table, then explain. I've given the second table, right? This is your second table. So this is what one to many relationship, where one record in the first table have many, it can be related with multiple records in the second table. Understood? Prabhav Gupta. Am I clear now? Am I clear? How this affects dashboard? How it affects dashboard? See, guys, when this kind of situation happens, I told you whenever you are having a kind of a worksheet where there are multiple tables, okay, you never know, right? What kind of data set you can deal with, correct? It can happen that there is a column which is having multiple records which is related in the second table. Let's say I have a Excel worksheet, okay. In this Excel worksheet, I have multiple tabs. Okay. Let's say this is my table number 1, this is my table number 2, this is my table number 3, this is my table number 4, right? I may have some details in the sheet 1, which may have multiple related records in the table number 2. Yes or no? I need to establish a relationship between these two tables, right? In that way, that one record has multiple uh, related records in the table number 2. Then only I will be able to use these two tables together, right, in my visualization. Am I correct? Yes or no? Then only we'll see the visualizations properly, right? If suppose if you're not establishing a relationship between the two tables, whether it is one to one, one to many, or anything, then you'll not be allowed to use one record of the table number 1 with the another table. Okay, you'll not be allowed. In order to form the relationship, we establish the cardinality between them, like we establish the kind of relationship between them, whether it is one to one, one to many, and based on that only you will be creating the visualizations. Does it sounds good or you are still confused? Tell me. I'll give you another example. Let's say there are two tables. Okay, there are two tables, table A, table B. Table A is having the customers. Table A is having the list of customers. Table number B is having the orders. Now think from yourself, one order, can he not place multiple orders? A customer, can he not place multiple orders? Take yourself, if you want to purchase multiple orders, will you not purchase multiple orders from Amazon? If you want to purchase, you can purchase, right? You can place multiple orders, correct? That is what, let's say we have the same situation here, table A which is having the customers detail and table number B which is having orders detail. So in from table number 1, you can just establish one to many relationship where one customer in the customers table can place many orders in the many orders actually. Okay, got it? And many to one is just the opposite of what is one to many, where it says like many records in the first table can be related with exactly one record in the second table. Okay, this is same as the opposite of what one to many is. Okay, let's say you have a table A, again orders table. Okay, uh, and it has got multiple regions. Okay, and another table has got a region field itself. So you can relate it, right? Multiple regions can be associated with one region, right? From the second table. Let's say this table number 2 is having, it is denoting only about the regions. It is denoting only the regions with some region codes. So you can have it, right? We can establish the relationship with multiple records of the table number A with a single record of table number B. Yes or no? Let's say, again, I'll go here again. Here itself. I'll go here. Let's say here you have uh, ID something, then you have region, and then you have some sales. Okay, let's say this is your table. And here you have some details like what, okay, and here certain there are regions like east, and then let's say again west. Then again you have some east repeating, then central again repeating, then west again repeating, or east again repeating. Okay, so these are again there are certain sales value. Let's say this is 4 100, then 500. Okay. Now there is another table. There is another table, which is table number B, A. This table A, and then we have table B. Table, okay. Table B. This table B is containing only region name, region name, okay, and the code and the region code. Region name is, let's say, east, then west, then central, and some south. Okay, and here there are certain codes. Let's say R1, R2, 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 R3, and R4. Okay, let's say these are some regions. Now, can you say that here we can establish many to one relationship? Yes or no? Here we have multiple records in the table number B, A, which can be related with only one record from the table number B. That you understand. Many to one. Many to one. One to one is similarly, let's say I have uh, employee table, employee table, okay, and here we have passport table, passport table, okay, passport table, okay. Here we have employee ID, he has employee name, and let's say this is his some other details like age, okay. In passport table, passport ID, let's say we have passport ID, passport ID. Now you can say that each customer in this, each employee can have only one passport, right? Each employee can have exactly one passport, right? Yes or no? That is your one-to-one relationship. Okay. Suppose we have one-to-many relationships in two tables, and first table has one-to-many relationship. Second. Suppose we have one-to-many relationships in two tables. First table has one-to-many relationship with the table number two, but during the dashboard creation, we require analysis data from the table number two to table number one. But during dashboard creation, we require analysis data from table 2 to table 1. See, Prabhav Gupta understand one thing very clearly. Once you're establishing the relationship, you can see the results. Okay. We'll do one thing. 1 second. Let me go to enter data. Okay, we have EPBL, right? We had this data set, right? Sample coefficient. Let me load this. Let me load these two tables. Okay, load. Sorry guys, I just got disconnected. Okay, now if you see guys here, okay, if you see now the changes in the graph, I'm getting a graph with the variation. If I have no, if I have a relationship between them, then only I'm able to get the relationship, a proper graph. All right, that is what I mean to say. You have to establish a relationship. Let it be one to one, many to one, anything. Then only you can see the graph. Okay, chat is disabled, guys. Midun, have you not shared this thing with them? I'm sharing my
I've
screen.
shared not visible, sir.
Now it is visible, right?
Yeah, sir, it's visible, sir.
See, guys, since I'm establishing a relationship between them, then only I'm getting a graph which is having proper variation in the graph, whether it is low or high, I'm getting it. If I do not establish a relationship between them here, okay, if it is there is no relationship between them, then I won't get any kind of thing. Okay, it is not about one to many, many to one. There should be some relationship between them. Okay, accordingly. So Power BI itself will automatically identify the relationship depending upon the table records. Now, is it clear to you, Prabha Gupta? Sir, in the employer passport table along with the employee table, there is nothing in common between the two tables to relate. No, I mean to say when we are creating a passport table, I have just given one example, right? There will be a common one-to-one relationship. Means a single employee can have only one passport, right? That is what Satya, Samayjit I wanted to say. One person can have only one passport, right? That is what it means. I've not used the term of any common field as of now. I'm just saying that. Okay. Yes, Prabha Gupta, I can say that. See, Prabha Gupta, what happens in merge? Let's say you have two tables. Okay. There are two tables. Okay. There is a customer ID. Then you have customer name. Then you have sales. Then you have profit. Okay. And there is order ID also. Let's say there is a separate column called order ID. Then you have again customer ID. Then product. Okay. Product. Okay. Let's say here we have uh, location. Okay. So now if you want to combine these two tables, let's say this is your one table. Okay. This is your first table and this is your another table, table number 2. Okay. You can combine these two tables. If you want to combine these two tables together, okay, then you will go with merge queries. Merge. Okay. If suppose you have two tables, let's say you have sales of Mumbai sales. Okay. So in this, you have, let's say, you have details like product, then sales value, then mode of payment. Okay. Similarly, you have another table of, let's say, Delhi sales. Delhi sales. And here also you have these three same columns. You have three same columns. Okay. Now, since these two tables have same architecture, since these two tables have same schema, or you can say same structure or same set of columns, we can append them. Okay. We can append them. So what will happen in append? These two tables will join one below the other. Okay. These values will come in the bottom. Okay. This will go off and these two tables will join like this. Whereas in the merge queries, these two tables will combine with each other like this. Okay. This will get combined with each other. So it is depending upon the joints that you use. All right. That is your difference between merge and append. So merge queries helps you to join two tables horizontally, whereas append queries helps you to join two tables vertically. Okay, guys, I think so. That's all for today from my side. So we can we'll wind up the session now. Okay, we'll see you on Tuesday now. All right, good to go. So thank you so much, guys, for joining.
Thank you,
Bye,
sir.
guys. Thanks, Midun, for joining. Bye, all. Good night. Take care. Bye, bye.